Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutation to all the Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim. I wanted to get into this. It says articles about Tyson's Foods. One of the biggest meat producers is investing in insect protein. And I'd seen this a flash on YouTube, and it was saying that, at a particular date that the U.S. FDA, was going to allow insect protein into our food, and they had a whole list of the different food companies. They were getting down with it. Well, Tyson was the main one, and it has subsidiaries under them. In America, you'll have a company on top, and it has a bunch of sub companies, and they do that for different reasons, partially, in case a lawsuit comes along, it won't affect the top dog. It'll only affect one of the smaller chains, and that's one reason. And different financial reasons. Also, Tyson just bought up smaller chicken farms and food farms and stuff to that nature. They monopolized the game. Even though Esau has laws against that, it's prevalent. They do that in America, monopolize. And so Tyson is one of the top. Let me read a little piece that says Tyson's a major U.S. producer of beef, pork, and chicken. Is betting on protein that comes from insects, man. You can't make this up, man. So coming up as a kid, you had USDA. Their whole thing was to keep the insects, out of food. You have different grades of food, and even for our canned foods and stuff, and food factories and stuff, they got to meet certain grade qualities. USDA, that's the top A. It goes down the list A, B, C, D. And as long as you pass, and a D is a passing in America. So as long as you hit that D, you can sell that product to the people or to the animals. And I think level D food is mostly for animals, and it's byproduct. And they feed it to the other animals for feed. And that's just. Let me read a little bit more of this, because they go into where, this right here, the meat processor said on Tuesday is invested in Protex, a Netherlands-based insect ingredients maker. Tyson is not only taking a majority stake in the company, but is working alongside it to build a U.S. factory. The facility will use animal waste to feed black soldier flies, which will then be turned into food for pets, poultry, and fish. Tyson did not disclose the financial suspicions of the deal. But so, they got these, they're rolling full ahead, man, basically. So once again, they don't care what the people say. They're rolling with it, man. And like I said, Tyson's one of your major food top dogs. They have other distributors they use, but Tyson is the big dog, So our chicken's going to be jacked up. Everything's going to be jacked up. Ezekiel 4:13, and thou shalt eat it is barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that come up out of a man in the sight. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, where I will drive them. So yeah, man, we're we're gonna be eating some defiled food very soon, man. And this is why we need to continuously push and cry to the Lord to come back, man, because Lord knows, you don't want to be eating no damn fly protein burgers and stuff like that, fly protein steaks and stuff, or chicken, And as the thing in the devil, he changes the name, so it's not going to be a black fly or black soldier fly. He'll give some scientifical name, and he bends the rules, man. He bends rules. He makes ways to bend rules so he could profit off of it. Like I was giving you an instance about the different grade market and the food stuff, man. So, you go up and down the chart, even for grade A, it's a certain amount of insect dust or insects that could fall on your food and could still be pushed out to you and still be considered a grade A, Grade A consists of just more than bugs flying. It consists of the cut of the beak, and where it was cut at, and those different things. But at the end of the day, they have a certain guidelines where, certain amount of bugs, certain amount of insects can get in your food, and that's okay, and we'll still sell it, So yeah, our food is defiled amongst these heathen, amongst these our so-called leaders are over us, They don't care, man. They don't care. They know that we're not supposed to be dealing with pork or eating pork, but they'll give it to you. They give it to us anyways, man. Speak to you Israelites, man, because the devil knows who you are, man, and who we are, man. It's Jeremiah 10, and I'm going to start at 2. Well, let me start at 1, just because I'm speaking in Israel. Just Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. This saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, man. Learn not the way of the heathen, because, the heathen love to eat abominable foods, man. They eat their fish raw, they eat different foods raw. And our people come right along with it and try to eat it, whether it be sushi, and like brother pointed out, not all sushi is raw, but the sushi that is raw, that ain't right. You ain't supposed to be eating that fish raw, and just because he cuts it a certain way, it makes it look cool, it's still not right, man, So we're not supposed to be learning the way even our people, they love to dwell in what the heathen does, man. They love to try to eat what they eat. I remember growing up, we had, Moab had a bunch of Chinese restaurants, and they stay getting shut down for having rats in their food. And, coming up, you think it was just a joke. But then when you get older, you can do your research and find out it's not a joke. They indulge in rats. They indulge in cats and dogs, It's just what they do, so, the heathen is nasty, So don't be doing what the heathen do, man. Don't learn the ways of the heathen, man. But this place is just more and more signs of this place be coming to an end, man. When you putting insects protein in your food, and not like that, like I said, they changed the name of it, so they're not going to be. It's not going to be fly dust or ant pellets. They'll change the name and maybe give it some type of scientific name, man. That's what the devil does, man. But this is all just more and more signs of, let me bring this out. This is, get straight to the point. This is Isaiah, Isaiah 24 and 8. The mirth of tabernacles will cease. The noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp cease, man. So this happiness is coming down, man. It's ending. At one point, you could go to these different stores and you didn't have to worry about it as far as the cuts of the meat, the good stuff, I used to work in kitchens, and the chefs and different management, they took pride in what they handed out and dished out. And these last couple years when I was working in the kitchen, you can tell that was gone. The quality of the food was gone. They weren't no longer serving Top Chef stuff. They were getting stuff from food factories. It's like they were getting stuff from food factories and stuff. So the quality of the food was going down and down, man. So this mirth of this place is ceasing, man. You're going to be going to Burger King and get you a fly burger very soon, And these are just the times we're coming into, man. So you got to, that's why we need the Lord to come back, man. Because, He's going to be the one that's going to put up the good fight for us, man. He's going to save us out of these times we're getting ready to come into, man. Because the devil's not caring anymore, man. He's just giving you defiled food. At one point it was for profit, but now it's not even profit. He's just trying to jack the people up. He's on population just cut off right now, man. Drop that population down by any cost, man. By any means, But yeah, just found this, about this time, that we're into. So you're going to have to start watching the food. And even if you try to watch it, man, just jacked up, man. All we can do is pray, man. With that being said, I'm just edifying. Shalom, Makim.